let's talk about this for a moment here. You know, what World has done, they created such an incredible program here. And I'm proud to present this to you. You know, when I look at the old presentation and I look at this new presentation and the direction that the company is headed. And weeks ago, for those of you who have been joining us on a regular basis, you remember we used to talk about the next piece of the puzzle, what's going to be shared with all of us in Istanbul. And boy, have they shared the new piece of the puzzle with us. So World, first of all, is a multi-million-dollar company. We did $200 million in revenue last year alone, and we're active in more than 100 countries with thousands of affiliates who are already using our products and services. And the most exciting thing to me is that we're just expanding into North America. So I want you guys to understand what that means. If we're just expanding into North America, and for those of us who live in Canada and the United States, think about what an incredible opportunity that you and I have right here tonight. We're a rock solid company. We're publicly traded under World Media and Technology Corporation. We're also listed as a public company over the counter with the symbol WRMT. And then, of course, we are listed on the PWCL also outside the United States. We have a clear direction on where we're going, guys, and we hear a lot about mobile technology and where it's going. We are what we call a mobile virtual network operator in both Russia and the United States. And here's what I'm so excited about this, guy. Sunday night, when they got the word on this contract, Ronnie and I happened to be sitting right there when Fabio was presented the contract for Russia to sign off on this contract for Russia being a mobile virtual network operator. You know, so that was very, very exciting to be there to see that contract being signed. Also coming next is that we're going to be a global mobile virtual operator in South America and also in Italy. So the company is constantly expanding their vision of where they're going. We have offices in major locations around the world. We have an office in Singapore. We have an office in New York. We have an office in Miami. We have an office in London. We have an office in Shenzhen, Moscow, and Dublin. Robert, I think that's your computer. Most of the people here can hear me. You're the only one saying you can't hear. So just double check your computer, okay? And we have an office in Dublin, Ireland. The next office is Dubai. The office in Dubai has already been selected and currently is underway. That office is going to open very, very soon. And the office in India will be opening soon. We had an opportunity to meet with some of the leaders out of India while we were in Dubai. And believe me, guys, you know, this is very exciting to get these two countries open. Steve Ross, no sound. Anyone else having trouble with the audio? Bishop, are you okay with the audio? We got Steve Rose and Robert. Okay, everybody else can hear me, so it must be you guys, okay? I'll just press on. Okay, we also have an impeccable reputation. And guys, reputation is everything. And I think all of you will agree that your job and my job is that much easier if the company has reputation. And our company do have that reputation. World Finance, we've been featuring that prestigious British publication. What they say about our company is the most democratic and meritocratic business model currently in existence. And it offers a chance for anybody, regardless of social class or cultural background, to be able to reach personal success. Also, we've been featured in Forbes magazine. How many of you have heard of Forbes magazine? Forbes magazine, ladies and gentlemen, talks about our Power Cloud business model. It says Power Cloud allows anyone, anywhere in the world, who owns a solar panel to lease that panel to them, and Power Cloud then pays the solar panel owner a monthly fee for 20 years. And then Business for Home magazine. It talks also about our World for People Foundation, about how World Global Network opened up a school in Zambia just last year, and how World Global donated millions of dollars to some of the most underprivileged countries in the world, bringing valuable technology that otherwise would not be available. And then the Wall Street Journal. The Wall Street Journal, Mr. Fabio Galdi, it talks about how the Power Cloud business model is currently accepted globally. The Power Cloud business model is accepted globally. So guys, we have a company, something we all can be proud about. And that's a great, great feeling. It gives me that warm, fuzzy feeling knowing that we have that such company here with World Global Network. We also have a leader with vision, Mr. Fabio Galdi, our CEO and president. Look at the timeline here, guys. In 1994, Mr. Fabio Galdi founded the second largest internet service provider in Italy and the fifth largest in Europe. And then in 1997, Mr. Galdi also started a company by the name of Megatech International based out of Singapore. And then just 5 years later, he introduced one of the first touchscreen LCD PCs into the marketplace. Now I want you guys to think about this. Every single one of us, chances are, we are using a touchscreen computer. And we can thank Mr. Galdi for that accomplishment. And then in 2005, he developed one of the first successful VoIP platforms. And then when you look at Mr. Galdi on the network marketing side of the industry, Mr. Galdi was in 2012 was one of the top 5 of emerging CEOs in network marketing. And then in that following year, he still remained within in the top 10, guys. And then in 2013, our corporate website was the 8th most visited network marketing website in the world. Imagine that, guys. Let's talk about our mission for a moment. A lot of people ask me this question. They say, well, Al, what about the mission of the company? The mission of our company is to drive the next generation media and communication experience through a revolutionary business opportunity in direct sales. And when you see the product lineup that we're offering here tonight, guys, it's nothing more than miraculous and exciting to be part of such a company. How do we do it? We do it by becoming the first global network made and owned by the people to provide accessible connectivity and communication to all individuals globally. Now, I want you to imagine, what if you and I had an opportunity to be part of Sprint or MCI in the early years when they were just breaking ground and putting up towers all across the country? They were putting up these towers. What if you had an opportunity to have been a part of that? How many of you look back now after the fact and say, well, boy, I didn't know I could be part of that? A lot of people are going to look at World Global Network and they're going to say the same exact thing. They're going to say, boy, I didn't know I could be part of World Global Network. And yet, when we say World Global Network, it's exactly what it means. We're currently building a network all across the globe, and you and I have that opportunity to participate in it. When you're talking about communications, guys, in the mobile area, we have more than 3 billion devices in the market already. Think about that. 3 billion devices are already in the marketplace. And World Global is bringing their own devices to the marketplace. And you and I have an opportunity to participate in the profit sharing coming from that. With $300 billion, the $300 billion market by 2017. How many of you would want a slice of a $300 billion pie, whereby we not only are hosts of the operators, but we can't manage and control our communications? What World Global has given all of us an opportunity to do is that we have an opportunity to control our own communications here, guys. This is so exciting. Why do we need more control of our communications? It's not only a matter of privacy, guys, But the market is so huge and the users are so important that we need to not only be just a number. With the carriers we have right now, ladies and gentlemen, we all are just simply a number. I think that every user have the right to choose the better communication. And we know that competition out there is stiff. The better plan, the better price, but I don't think nothing can beat free. You heard me correct. Nothing can beat free. It's your network. Are you going to charge yourself on your own network? No, you don't have to. Now, in a time where we all are socially connected, and I think all of you will agree with that we are all socially connected. We share everything from the early in the morning all to wee hours of the night. Our own communications cannot be freely managed by us. And because we are obliged to suffer the infrastructures that host them. Again, guys, those days are over, and this has all changed. Here's the advantage that we have right now where we control our own communication. First of all, it's going to be a lot more cost effective. No more overpriced rates. How many of you feel as though right now, if you weren't with World Global, how many of you felt as though you were paying too much for your communication services? I talked to someone earlier today. My good friend Gil told me that he's paying over $500 per month for his family to have wireless services. And also, when you controlling your own network, it's more secure. And it's free to decide the network that you use. Very easy access, and also is socially driven. You can build your own communication network, and you're going to be able to earn while you talk. When you send messages, you're going to be able to earn on that. And when you share connections, and there's other benefits that comes along with that too. In other words, we're allowing you to earn like a mobile operator. You're able to earn like a mobile operator. How many of you would love to be able to earn on your own communication network? And, and all of us now, we have an opportunity to say that, hey, I have my own mobile network. And now I have the ability to manage that as I see necessary. We're talking about living with no boundaries on our communication. We want to share the revenue with every user. So imagine this, guys. You're put in a position whereby you're now going to be able to share the revenue from all the users of the network. So imagine you're perhaps living in the United States, and now you have Russia exploding with their network there, and you're able to benefit from the Russian network. You're able to benefit from the Dubai network. You're able to benefit from the European network. This is exciting time, guys. We want to build a network where we host, drive, and own the communications and its infrastructure. So this is not business as usual, because what other company out there is allowing you to own your own network? And we're going to show you explicitly how you can do that tonight. So here's what you want to do. You want to start to build your communications. You want to build a network built and owned by people to set a new milestone. So when we're talking about every single one of us on this webinar tonight, you're going to have your own network, and we're going to go out and build it. And you're going to be able to earn from this network passive residual income. How do you spell passive residual income? I spell it W-O-R-L-D, because world is offering all of us that opportunity right now. And when I look at this, guys, and I'm saying this is an opportunity that you would think would cost, hundreds of thousands of dollars to be part of, and we're talking about for less than $1,000, you can have your own network and be able to earn passive residual income. Is this not ever heard of before? We're setting a whole new market share. We have, let's see, let me go back here. We're setting a whole new network here, a network built and owned by people to set a whole new milestone. That's what we're doing here, guys. Also, we're setting a whole new market share. Start to communicate without the link with the leading cell operators. building a network owned by you through a technology that we call MCell 5G technology. And the reason we're able to do this, ladies and gentlemen, is that we're going to operate on a network that requires no licensing. So we don't have to pay licensing fees or nothing to have this MCell 5G technology. And guess what? World Global Network is the only company in the world that provides the MCell 5G technology. You can't get it anywhere else. You will have to have our products in order to be able to get this technology. Directly from our labs, that's where the MCell 5G, because understand, World Global Network have their very own research and development team. World Global Network, not only do they have their very own research and development team, they just opened up an additional factory in Shenzhen, China, so that we can mass produce this technology and get it out there in a big way. So we're proud to introduce to you the MCell 5G technology because no one has it. And most of you, I'm sure, that's on this webinar tonight are saying, MCell 5G technology, what's that? No, we're talking about 5 gigahertz, not as in 3G, 4G, but we're talking about 5 gigahertz type technology. That's what we're offering here. So we design a world where communications are free and powerful, where the users own the network and they earn with it. Let me just focus on this slide for a moment. We design a world where the communications are free. I want you guys to imagine this. Imagine you buying a product from us one time purchase, and you're able to communicate on our network for free. And no, it doesn't matter whether the other person is on our service or not. If you are using our MCell technology, 5G technology, you will be able to call anywhere in the world absolutely free. Absolutely free. The users, which is all of us, you and I, we own the network and we earn with it, because also once you get your space system, you turn it on. Once it's turned on, 30 days later, you start earning a passive residual income paid to you month after month after month after month. So this isn't business as usual, guys. We have an opportunity to earn passive residual income because you and I are contributing to the network. And we own our own network, given a strong signal. How many of us, we always say, well, hey, we want a good signal. Do we have a good signal? This technology gives the strongest, and it gives out a signal in high definition. This is an exclusive technology to change the communication industry. Now, who in the world wouldn't want to be a part of something so big? You know, we're talking about a technology that's going to change an entire industry. And we're just talking about this right now at this point in time. It's you and I that's going to build this network, because now what's happening, World Global does not have to go out and lease ground and set up towers all over the world. But basically the MCell technology and this space system, the product that we're talking about, this is going to allow you and I to be the tower for World Global Network. And you and I, we're contributing to the network, so we're going to earn from it. Only world products can do this, guys. MCell 5G is proprietary wireless technology developed by World Media and Technology Corporation, which is World Global Network, that enables mobile phones to seamlessly select the most optimal connection. So what are we talking about with that? We know what's available out there. We hear about 3G, we hear about 4G, and the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, 4G is not even available in most parts of the country. I know right here in Orange County, sometimes I do not get a 4G signal on my phone. But when we look at this, guy, we know that Wi-Fi is available also if you're in a hotspot area. And then we also have what we call LTE-U5G. And then look at this. So your phone, this 5G phone is going to locate and connect you to the most optimal signal that's available. That's what it's going to do. So it's going to provide immediate, super fast, and stable speed. So you can upload, download things. You can make calls from these signals, and you don't have to worry about it. It's going to be a free call for you, okay? Now, sharing the benefit. What we're doing here, we're building together. We're building together the largest global network ever made by people, which is going to give you endless benefits, and you can make this only using world devices. I can't use a T-Mobile device and be able to make these calls. I can't use a AT&T device and be able to make these calls. Only through world devices we're going to be able to do this. So I want you guys to imagine it. World Global right now have 450,000 affiliates. So we have all these affiliates already who's part of World Global. So I want you to imagine when you get your space station, you're going to be able to benefit from all over the world, the revenue that's being generated from this people's network. But that's basically what it is. It's a network for the people and built by the people. And every single one of you who are on this webinar tonight, you have an incredible opportunity to be part of it. This was the next piece of the puzzle that had been missing that we've been talking about for months now. MCell 5G is ready for you. A signal that would be a distinctive sign. You know, in other words, when you turn this phone on, there's going to be an MCell 5G signal that's going to show up right there on your phone. And so you would know without a doubt whether or not you're connected to it or not, for sure. This is something new in the air. MCell 5G signal is propagated only by world devices and can be found only by world devices. So again, guys, we're talking about something so special here, something that no one else has. How can we not make money at this if we have something that no one else has on the planet? This is going to be an income stream that's going to be just absolutely out of this world, because now I could come in as an affiliate with you, Will, and if I'm not a good sponsor or builder, I still can start seeing residual income coming in immediately by using my MCell technology and contributing to the network. That's how we're going to make the money. Always with you. Every world device generates the signal by itself. So we're talking about a space unit here that we were talking about. So the signal is not just generated from the space unit box, but every single world device generates the signal by itself. So you can bring literally the signal with you. So my signal is with me everywhere I go. I don't have to be sitting at home where my space unit system is in order for me to be able to get the benefits of having free calls. Every device, literally the signal is with you. Here's what we want. We want to build a communication network owned by the people. How many of you would love to have your own communication network? See, you're going to be able to change the communication process here. It's driven and managed by the people. Moving communication by the leading cell operators to our network without changing behavior. So let me say this again. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be moving communication by the leading cell operators over to our network. In other words, you know, if you're with AT&T, you're going to want to be with our network, because guess what? We're going to give it to you for free. You're going to share the revenue coming in from the communication with the entire network. See, this is different than any business model I've ever seen. You know, yeah, you got telecom companies out there, but when you're talking about this is a game changer because there's no app to download on your phone. We're not talking about you downloading an app. We're talking about you picking up your 5G phone and dialing out anywhere in the world, as long as you put in the proper country code, as long as you put in all the proper area codes and what have you, that call is going to go through. And this is going to work in an incredible way. Whether or not this is going to work on a cruise ship, remember, the space station can be taken with you anywhere. So I would assume that, yes, it would work on a cruise ship. And keep in mind, the best way to find out when an individual will become an affiliate with us, you can buy the package that has the space station and the space phone. It's included in the package. Take it on a cruise ship. Try it out. But you can take your space station with you anywhere you go. But remember, what did I say earlier? Every device that World Global has the signal. So you take the signal with you everywhere you go, okay? We can change the communications the way we known it before. 100% load on operator cell only profits the leading operator. Because see, right now, think about this. If I'm using T-Mobile, any of the other carriers, and otherwise, where it's 100%, and we know how the services was working before, guys. We talked about this. We use the T-Mobile backbone. We know that we talked about it before. There's nothing new about that. But what this does, it takes the load off of T-Mobile and it puts it over on our network. The standard scenario of the wireless communication, actually, the leading cell operators allows you only to use the infrastructure without sharing anything with you. How many of you have gotten a check? How many of you have gotten a check from AT&T, T-Mobile? Years ago, they used to send out checks to try to buy people back. But how many of you are actually benefiting from their network? So stop being loyal to companies that are not going to share anything with you. As far as I'm concerned, everyone on the planet should be part of World Global Network because you and I own the network here. And we're going to be able to make an incredible amount of passive residual income by being part of this network, guys. Earn like the mobile operator. What we want to do is that we want to change the paradigm of the communication and building your network. That's what we want to do. That's why it's so important, Dale, for all of us to lock arms and really go out here and talk this up in a big, big way. Because I guarantee you, if I go out here and talk with 10 people and ask them how would they like to own their own network and be able to buy a piece of equipment from us once and never ever have to pay for another call for the rest of their LIFE, I'm sure nobody's going to turn that down. Listen, for what you buy this system for, you're going to pay for an iPhone for that price. That's what we're talking about here. 50% of the loads on the operator, the profit is shared with you. 50% load on the operator cell, we're going to share that profit with you. So with our devices connected to our M-Cell 5G signal, we can save data from leading cell operators, allowing you to share with that network and all the different. So in other words, the difference on what, if we had 100% of all our traffic going across T-Mobile, then we're not sharing anything with you because we don't have anybody on our network. But as our network grows, well, guess what? That load that's coming on us, we're going to share those profits with you and I. So, and you guys bear with me. This is my first time doing this presentation, but sitting through the presentations and everything, I know that, I'm giving you a good explanation. So if we go a little bit over with this presentation, it's okay. I want to make sure you guys get a good understanding of what we have here. What does offload mean? You hear me using the terminology offload. So let's talk about what offload means. If you can use your M-Cell 5G at home, in your office, in places that you usually frequent, like, maybe you got your favorite restaurant or coffee shop that you go to, just like a mobile operator, you can call messages and you can communicate without using the leading cell phone carrier. In other words, you're making calls, you communicate, you can send text messages without using any of the leading cellular networks. In other words, this is our own network, guys. All the data that you save from the leading cell operator is named offload. The data that you save from the leading cell operators is called the offload. So making offload will prevent the mobile network from collapsing. The mobile networks are expected to collapse by 2020. They're expecting the demand on the mobile network carriers to increase by 1,000%. So all we're doing, we're helping the mobile network carriers. We're building our own network, guys. And believe me, Mr. Fabio Galdi said that he's projecting that we will have a million space stations around the world in the next 2 to 5 years. So this is going to be big for all of us who opt to participate. If you participate in this, it's going to be very big for you. 3 steps to change all of this. And as you can see, a 40% load on the operator's cell, that profit is shared with you. The first step is the building phase. All of us right now, guys, we're in what we call the building phase. Offload traffic from the leading operator's network to MCell 5G by at least 40%. We want to take the offload traffic from the leading operator to the MCell 5G to at least 40%. The 40% offload will generate savings that would be used to reduce the mobile connection costs. Your communication costs and the part of the savings would be shared as a revenue for community members. Everyone who purchased a space station, and all you have to do is just choose an executive package that has the space station, and now you have a space station. And now you participate in the revenue that's coming into World Global from this device. Now, everybody's going to want to make free calls anyway, so I can't think of anyone who wouldn't want the phone nor the space station from World Global. The second step here, you want to balance the cost. Target on offload of at least 50%. The savings of 50% of the total cost of communication of the entire community. The reduction of the communication cost and the revenue share with the community would be at least 50%. Third step here is creating offload. Targeting offload of at least 60%. The goal is to build a network owned for the people, and it's going to be completed. Because again, remember what I said earlier? The tower is no longer out there all over the place digging up dirt and putting in a physical tower. The tower is going to be in your home, in your business. That's where the tower is going to be. And that's all part of the network and the scheme of us taking the traffic from T-Mobile right over to our own network. You are the main actor of a completely new network. It's your network. Now, to me, that's worth tens of thousands of dollars to me to have my own network and be able to earn like a big mobile phone carrier. That's what it's allowing all of us to do, guys. Now, we offer exclusive devices to pioneer in the communication era. And I think all of you will agree, we are in the communication era. But World Global have the products, guys. No other company have the product in order for us to be pioneers in the communication era. The space environment. We offer devices connected to a common network to empower the media and the communication experience without changing behavior. Because you're not going to do anything different than what you already have been doing. You still, when you pick up your phone, you're going to be able to dial out just like you always have. So we're not changing anything, guys. We told you you had to put in codes and do all these things. We know that you won't be as receptive. But if nothing changes, why would anybody not want to do this? The space phone. Let's look at this phone. This is a beautiful, beautiful phone, guys. It's a very nice feel to it. Just, you know, you can tell it's a quality phone. It comes in both black and it comes in white. The white has a gold band around the edge, but it's just an absolutely gorgeous phone that would make people want to say, well, wow, I got to have this. And you're going to hear people talking about this later. They're going to be saying, well, wow, have you heard of that new space phone? We're going to become the talk of the town, guys, and you and I are going to capitalize on this. But this is the world phone. It also has both front and rear camera. It has front and rear flash also. A very nice phone. Beauty meets technology. This is the first smartphone with M-Cell 5G technology. You won't find it anywhere else, guys. And if you look down here, here's the 5G signal right here. You see here, this signal here, right there. That's the 5G signal right there. You see here? And you got the little M there. And then you have your regular, say 5G right there. And then you have your regular phone signal that it would, well, this show you, this is all for the 5G. But then this is your regular phone signal over here on the right side. And again, this is a dual SIM card phone. It's a dual SIM card phone. So let's say you wanted to keep the same number that you had. Yes, you still can port over your number and keep the same number if you wanted to. But let me just stress this. Even if you took the space station and the space phone from us, and if you never connected it to a plan, you still can make free calls all day long. This is a game changer, guys. It's a game changer. And I tell you what, this is not something we want to try to sell people on. Either they get it or they don't get it. Simple as this. They either get it or they don't get it. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. The M-Cell 5G, this is a new wave. The space phone is the only smartphone that uses our M-Cell 5G technology to offer you a technology that selects automatically the right network for you, combining all the signals currently available in a unique and personal signal. So what this is doing, guys, listen, think about this. We're saying, we know you have 4G signals out there. You got the 3G, then you got the LTE Light U5G signal, and the Wi-Fi. Listen, you don't have to do anything you don't have to go looking for no signal or anything like that. Your phone will automatically connect to the most optimal signal for your phone. You don't have to do anything. It's going to do it automatically. 4 times more capacity and coverage. So again, 4 times more capacity and coverage than any cell phone in the marketplace today. So I want you guys to know that we have something that we can be proud of, and something that's gonna really, really pique people's attention, and they're gonna want this. The space phone also have a 13 megapixel autofocus flash dual LED camera also. So it's a very, very powerful phone. 5 megapixel autofocus flash dual LED. Also, the battery, it comes with a 2100 mAh type battery. And this battery, guys, let me just share this. It's a closed system similar to the iPhone. You know, the iPhone is a closed system. You can't access the battery on an iPhone. Same thing here. You can't access the battery on this phone. It's a closed system. But you can, it has a little tool where you can take out the SIM card, just like the iPhone does. And I'm not trying to, you know, I don't like to give comparisons like that, but it's something that some of you can relate to because you might be using that device. And again, but a very, very nice phone. And you can see it's a beautiful phone. Matter of fact, when I met with Mr. Galdi in Miami, he had his phone laying on the conference table. And I had my phone laid out, and I look over at his phone, and I said, what in the world are you doing with an iPhone? And he said, iPhone? He said, that's our new phone that we're going to launch. And I looked at the phone. Oh, my. It's just such a nice phone. Okay, this phone is very light but tight. 5.95 millimeters is the thickness of this phone. So it's a very nice and sleek phone. I like the way they use the phrase light but tight, and that it is. You know, 64-bit, 4-core, high-speed processor, 5-inch AMOLED high-definition display, dual SIM cards, come with a micro and a nano SIM card. The RAM is 2 gigabytes. The storage is 32 gigabytes. So again, guys, this phone is in the major leagues, definitely. Comes with both gold and titanium. And again, this phone is no more than the last phone that we had, $399. The phone as a standalone item. But there's going to be a special package offered for existing members. And again, the site should be up any day now, and we should have it. Bernard, I think that may be your system here. I'm sure everybody else can hear me, otherwise it'd be blowing up. Here's the space station, guys. This is a beautiful piece of equipment, and what's so exciting about this space station is it's a very lightweight device. Very lightweight. It's also used as a docking station for the space phone. And you actually, in the front, you can see there are speakers in the front of this, so you can actually listen to your iTunes or whatever music you have on your phone. You'll be able to listen to it right from there. And again, it hooks directly into your router, or you can connect it wirelessly to your existing internet that's currently in your home. Okay? How incredible. Look at this. It's beautiful. And this is made so that we can have add-ons also. So the space station, the signal you've been waiting for, the first station with M-Cell 5G technology. So that your phone would just plug in right on the top. And you got a clock right on the top. Hey, this is just mind-blowing, guys. When I look at this, I'm saying, well, wow, what an incredible piece of technology, and what it's going to do for us, it just absolutely blows my mind. So this is the M-Cell 5G station. And look, you see here, here's what's going to be added onto this. Adding on to this, we also have what we call the Space PC. The Space PC is just going to stack right on top of the space. The space station just stacks right on top of this device. And this is a full-blown computer. It has the ability to hook up to your Lumina glasses. The Lumina glass can hook right up to this. Also, it has the ability, you can hook it right up to a regular computer monitor also. This is powerful. All these devices just stack right on top of each other. Then we're going to introduce what we call the Space Print. This is a printer, but there's no ink required. There's no ink required whatsoever. So someone can actually share a photo with you, and you can print it right from this space printer here. Wow, so exciting. And all of these devices just stack right on top of each other. And it's just a beautiful thing when you see all of these connected together. Look at it. It comes in aluminum, has the best integration, has Bluetooth capability. This takes us to a whole different level, guys. This is a whole new era of communication, guys. And the only place you're going to get it is through World Global Network. World Global. So compact. This is so compact, so small, but yet so efficient. Now, this shows you the space station with the space phone docked inside the unit here. And you can see it's just like an iPhone have docking station. So now this phone has a docking station, but it does a lot more than just play your music. A lot more than that. And then look at this. The Space Lumina. Live the entertainment with new eyes. Live entertainment with new eyes. That's what it's saying. The first smart glasses with M-Cell 5G technology. So listen, guys. Here's what we're talking about here. I know some people have been saying, oh, where's the aluminum glass? Where the aluminum glass? Where the aluminum glass is coming? You should be able to order the aluminum glasses when the website comes back up. And you'll be able to get the glasses within a 30-day window. Now, the aluminum glass is here. Here's why we were waiting so long, too. We wanted to make sure we integrated this M-Cell 5G technology into this. So think about this, guys. You're able to make calls all around the world right from your space aluminum glasses. And for those of you who are looking at this for the very first time, the space aluminum glass is what it is. This is a full-blown computer. When you put these glasses on, what's going to happen is that you're going to have a 51-inch screen suspended in midair right in front of you. Walk over to the window, step outside, it's going to expand up to 400+ inches in high definition. So this is a game changer. This is a very, very powerful. So we integrated the M-Cell 5G technology right into the smart glasses. Powerful. Can't wait to get my hands on it, guys. We have something so special here. We offer top-class services for your business. That's what we do. We offer top-class services. We offer Space Cloud. And we know what Space Cloud is. Space Cloud gives you the ability to be able to share video, pictures, files, and documents without ever exiting the application. There's no mail attachment here. So in other words, you're able to send a file without an attachment. And you're going to be able to have everything on your smartphone that you have on your desktop at home. Space Cloud is a game changer also. The Space Meet. This is the platform that we're using here tonight. This is a cloud-based platform for online meeting, webinar, video conference. Doesn't matter, regardless of your operating system, time zone. You're going to be able to enjoy a Space Meet with us. You're going to be able to share the document. I'm sharing a PDF file with all of you right now. That PDF file, you see how crisp and clear it comes across. And for those of you who got on a little bit early tonight, I started off with a YouTube video. The YouTube video and then transition into a PDF file. And you actually can get up to 1,500 guests on this webinar at one time. And with our new platform, when our site comes back up, you're going to be able to buy the Space Meet. All of our products is going to be a la carte as a standalone. And it's going to be very inexpensive. For example, you'll be able to get this Space Meet platform. Let's say you needed a platform for about 30, 35 people. It's only going to cost you about $12 per month. Imagine this, guy. This platform only about 35.30, maybe for 35 guests, it's only going to be about $12 per month. Wow. Imagine. Again, this is a very, very powerful platform. Now, one plan, the only mobile plan that fits your needs anywhere. One plan. That's what we're talking about here. And again, we're still going to offer the old existing plans that we were offering. And the reason we're going to offer that, I don't know, and I don't understand why anybody would not want the space station and the space phone, because all the calls on that is free. But for you to qualify for all your commission, all you need is 25 in commissionable volume. So you're spending maybe $30, $35 per month to get that 25 in commissionable volume. So the monthly reoccurring, or the auto ship as we call it, is very minimal here, because all we're doing is we're getting rid of bill completely for you guys. All of us know that we're going to have this cell phone on us everywhere we go. And even more so now, knowing that you're going to be able to call anywhere in the world for free. Configure your plan for your needs. Find a plan that you can configure according to your real needs and not the one of your operator. You're going to select the minutes, the SMS that you want to add, the gigabytes of internet connection, the international minutes, your cloud space, the number of seats for your web conference and webinar. In other words, you're only going to pay for what you want to pay for. And I know we had the plans before A lot of people were, you know, if you took a business plan, for example, you was getting the space meat. Some people were paying for the space meat, but they might not have necessarily needed it. So, but now you don't have to worry about that. You only pay for what you need. As long as you got 25 commissionable volume, then now you qualify for all your commission structure, guys. Here's the goal. The goal is very simple here, guys. We want to install more space stations. As you want to install as many of them as you can. So in order to create, spread, and share the MCell 5G signal and enjoy the empowered communication where you can earn on the offload procedure without changing behavior. So all we're talking about, the more systems we have out there, the better. Because here's what's going to happen. The more space stations you have, the bigger slice of pie you're going to get on the revenue sharing of this. And that's going to be paid month after month after month after month. If I want to go and if I want to purchase 100 space stations, I can do so. And then you can donate these space stations to your favorite business, you know, but it's going to give you a bigger residual income. And again, if you choose not to participate, that's fine also. We're not trying to make anyone participate in any aspect of our program if you're not feeling it. But in order for you to get any revenue coming from the network here, you yourself must own a space station and be part of this network. How ingenious. The offload for dummies. 40% offload. What we're saying is that once 40% offload is taking place and being migrated over to us, you know, the space station phone user, 20% price reduction on one plan. The space station builder, the master and above, the price reduction on one plan is 20%. The space pool, which is paid monthly, is 20%. And again, this is a pool, a global pool that's shared with the entire world community. The offload here, once we hit 50%, the space station plus space phone user, 25% price reduction on one plan. You pick it up 25% price reduction on one plan. 25% is the space pool bonus at this point. And this money is paid out monthly. So I just want you guys to be aware and know how this works. And then again, once we hit 60% offload, the space station phone user, 30% price reduction on one plan. The space station builder, master and above, 30% price reduction on one plan. And now the monthly revenue is 30% coming month after month after month. This is your network where you drive the communication, you control the signal, and you earn on the data savings. You're going to earn on it. You can be the owner of a network that drives the evolution. 4 steps to become a leader in communication. First of all, join. Don't change your behavior. Improve your communication with an exclusive network and exclusive devices. So the first step we need to do is that we need to join. No way we can get around. The next step is to build. Start to build your network totally free of boundaries. You want to start building your network. Have as many space stations out there as possible between you and your team. And then the next step here, you want to share. You can be on a network to drive the revolution. Again, you want to share. Place and find thousands of space zones and share the benefits. Better communication, exclusive technology here. And then the next step is to earn. With free calls and messages, you can earn while you build your network. Free calls, free messages, and you earn while you build your network. How many of you begin to see why we're so excited about this? I mean, come on. This is unheard of. Unheard of. And all of us need to talk this up in a big, big way. Let's build our network quicker, because the bigger the network gets, well, guess what? Our residual income is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger as the network grows. This is a project with a real opportunity whereby you become a consultant and you can start to earn like a mobile operator. And again, guys, the pricing on this is going to be less than $1,000 if you came in as a master affiliate and took an executive package. You take an executive package that has the space station and the space phone included. There's also going to be an executive package that's going to have the space station, the space phone, and the glasses, all in one, where you get all three products in one. So again, the pricing, again, soon as the site come up, we're going to know the pricing on everything, because you are going to be able to start ordering this as soon as the site comes back up. What they're doing now is they loading up the products in the back office. So all of this is going to be loaded up. And again, I don't want to give out bad information. I just want to say that less than $1,000, you're going to be able to have your space system and space phone. The space phone is going to be shipped within 30 days of you ordering it. You will have it within 30 days. The space system, you would have that around the August, September time frame. It's not that long. It's going to be about 30 days after the station, actually. So it's not going to take that long for you to get it. So, but I want you to understand, guys, everything that we've been waiting for, it was worth the wait as far as I'm concerned. Because again, Fabio Galdi and his team of people wanted to make sure that all the bugs were worked out of this and that we have everything we need and that is working properly when it hit the marketplace out here. So all of us understand we all are looking for residual income. That's what we want. We want residual income. All of you have an opportunity to change your life literally by improving your communication and increasing your income through a revolutionary pay plan. And again, there have been some minor changes on the compensation plan, but on the most part, the compensation plan is pretty much the same. But understand this, with the other streams of income like this residual income, I haven't been able to sleep. I got back last night about 11 p.m. or so, and I was up to 3:30 a.m. going through different information, downloading, getting the PDF inside the space meeting and everything. Because I know opportunities like this rarely comes along. And we are at the right place at the right time. When you're talking about real products, real services that make a difference in someone's life, imagine someone whose family and friends are geographically dislocated from them. And if you could pay one time, be part of a business that's going to pay you an ongoing passive residual income, and you're able to get that income for life, and you're able to call all of your family and friends all over the world for free, who wouldn't want to be part of this? Now, our services is convenient. There's no huge investment to be part of our company. Competitive, side-by-side opportunity to grow fast. It's innovative. No lotion, no potions, no rub-ons, no rub-offs. No useless items to buy that you're not going to use. Everything that we're offering here is something that you're going to use. And then there's value in what we have. This is very valuable, and the results will be the proof. For those of us who get in and we simply stay the course, I promise you, this is going to be an opportunity of a lifetime for those of us who get in and stick and stay. Don't just look at other people's achievements, but decide to make your dreams a reality for you and your family. That's what you want to do. This is not about Al Powell or Bishop Stewart, but this is about you and your family. This is a dream come true, guys. I'm telling you, I'm just thinking, I couldn't have prayed and gotten a better opportunity than what I have with World Global Network. If I don't go out and build it, it's on me. But I got something to talk about that creates excitement and enthusiasm. And I want you to experience the lifestyle of your dreams. Relive the great emotions of the world great events. I'm gonna share with you a couple of videos as we close out. And I think most of you will agree that, you know, this is an exciting company to be a part of. And what we're doing here, guys, we got another big event that's coming up in Bali, Indonesia. So we got this event coming up in Bali. All you got to do is get to Diamond. We want to work with everyone, help everybody promote up in the system and position themselves. That's what we got to do. Also, this coming Saturday, for those of you who are in Southern California, we're going to do a live event in Irvine and go over all the new information so that we make sure that you on the right path. By then, the new site will be up and everything, but we just want to go over everything, make sure that all of us get what we deserve out of this. No one can say they don't understand how this works, that works. We want you to know how everything works in and out, and let's all get flat out paid. Because even if I had to pay $900 to come into the program and knowing that I'm going to get free calls for the rest of my life, it's still worth it to me, even if I wasn't building a business. You know, but again, you are going to be part of the network. And that network, we're going to go out and build together. I'll take a couple questions before I go into the videos. Let's take a few questions. And if I can answer them, I'll be more than happy to. If I can, then I'd have to get you an answer. Anyone have any question right now? If not, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play a couple of videos. I'll play the video, and as the questions come up, I'll type you an answer. How about that? But again, guys, what is the range of the space station? So Joshua's asking the range of the space station. The space station, again, and here's what I want you guys to look at. The space station is sort of like, well, okay, I'm off in a hotspot at, say, Starbucks. That hotspot may be good inside that closed area up to a certain distance outside of that establishment. Well, it's going to be the same thing here. But what I want you guys to, the biggest difference here is that every one of our products carry a signal. Every product we have carries a signal. And one thing that I want to stress to all of you, but you want the exact distance, I'll get you the answer on that, Jar. But every product carries a signal. So that means that if I have the space phone, I got that signal with me everywhere I go. So I want you guys to understand, you know, how this is all coming in hand here. Does the world phone for you integrate with the new space station? No, it doesn't. No, that phone does not. When would the Lumina be available? I believe you're talking October time frame is when the Lumina is going to be available, I believe, for the Philippines, Bernard. We're talking October. It'll all ship at the same time. But they talked about that, and it's going to be October. Okay? Now, again, guys, when we're talking about, 1 second here. Pull up a video here. I'll be here for a few minutes, guys. I just want, okay. This is a great, about a 2.5-minute video. And I had posted it on our Facebook page because I think it's a very, very good prospecting video. This is a very good prospecting video, and I've been sending it out to people all day long. So I'm going to play it, and you guys give me some feedback on what you think of this, okay?
The greatest business opportunity imaginable is only 3 steps away. With only 3 simple actions, you can change the way you communicate with your family and friends. Up to now, the biggest earnings in the world of telecommunications have been reserved for a few operators who dominate the forefront. Until now, no one has ever been able to challenge this reality and get themselves a slice of the market. Neither the MVNOs nor the many VoIP operators. The truth is that making money in this market is not a matter of creating the best offer or the lowest price. but rather of actually owning the network. World smashes this paradigm, creating the first private global communication network made by and owned by its members. World's new project, the innovative M-Cell 5G, has just been launched. How does it work? All you have to do is complete 3 simple actions. Take 3 steps that will propel you into the future. 1. Build. Create your network. Install as many space stations as you want and share your new M-Cell signal at home, at the office, in the store. Basically, anywhere you want. Broadcast your signal in high definition at 5 gigahertz. 2. Connect. When your space phone is connected to a space station, you don't pay anything. Make calls, send messages, browse without changing your habits. And when you move around, thanks to M-Cell 5G, your phone will automatically select the best signal. 3. Earn. Once you're connected to the M-Cell signal, you're using your own network and not that of an operator. This way, you avoid the overload of mobile networks and at the same time generate savings. Savings that turn into earnings that will be shared with you and your network. Simple, right? The more space stations you install, the more your earnings increase. Start now and build your M-Cell network, bringing benefits to you and the whole community. Change your life in 3 simple steps. What are you waiting for? Count up to 3 and go.
Okay, so what do you think of that video? It's short, to the point, great prospecting too. Here's one that shows some history on World Global, which is very nice also. a really nice video also. I love it. Now let's okay. As you guys can see, there's some good quality videos that's available now. Any of you guys come on Saturday, you know, I'll make sure you have all the videos. Bring a memory stick. We'll get you all the videos. I already got them on my desktop. So we'll get you all the videos so that everybody can feel really, really good about what we're doing. And again, start leveraging the leaders, guys. Anything that we can do to help you guys grow. We all want to grow, and we all want to have people in Bali with us. So this is about the team, what we can do as a team. And the other thing, we have this big promotion going on whereby whoever have whatever city has the most space stations out there, that's where the next major event is going to be held. Corporate will hold a major event in that city. So what we need to do, guys, we need to look at, well, hey, let's build like crazy. People are going to want this space station. If you're talking about it, it's going to be impossible for people not to want it. And I'm just so proud to be in business with all of you. And I know, guys, all of us, our lives are about to change in a way unimagined, you know, because we do have the right opportunity. And, you know, and like I say, this is one of these rare moments in time whereby an opportunity comes along that changes everything. When you're talking revolutionary type of technology, because I remember the days when we called from Irvine, Orange County, California to LA County, and you had to pay a toll charge for those calls. Now when we're talking about all communications are free for the rest of your life, I can't think of anybody who wouldn't want to be part of that. So again, guys, we're going to do whatever we can to build this as fast as we can. We don't have a lot of time. I was sharing this with Bishop last night. I said there's a small Caribbean island, the island of Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe, they had so many people who have hit the top 2 and top 3 ranks in the company from that small Caribbean island. And I tell you what, even the small country of Bolivia, same thing. And then when I look at those of us in the United States, we don't have any growth compared to what has happened in those very, very small countries like that. And I'm just blown away, you know, people are embracing this in a big, big way. We got something to be proud of. All of us can promote up quickly. All the products and services is going to give us an incredible amount of volume now. We're going to get good volume from the products and services that we're offering. So we all should be able to hit rank really quick. So I'm excited. The website should be back up by tomorrow, later tonight or tomorrow. The website should be back up, and we're going to be able to order products. It's an exciting time for all of us, guys. Rally your guests to the webinar. Tomorrow night, we got the hangout. Ronnie went to San Diego, absolutely couldn't get back to this end to be on the webinar with me tonight. But tomorrow night, Ronnie will continue. Ronnie is a great note taker and attention to detail. You know us men, especially Al Powell. I didn't take any notes. I was relying on my wife for notes. But tomorrow night on our hangout, we'll have Ronnie go through her notes. There's a lot of other good information that we can share with all of you tomorrow night on the hangout. It won't be a presentation, but we're going to go through some notes that Ronnie took, and she took page on top of page on top of page of notes. And Bernard, all of you guys in the Philippines, again, you know, we appreciate all you guys are doing. And again, we could do anything. If you want to, if you have people who weren't able to get on because of the time difference, and if you want another webinar at a better time that will work for your people in the Philippines, I will make sure that we do a webinar just for your team there in the Philippines so we can go through everything, okay? And again, I don't have anything else, but again, guys, thanks for everything. And I appreciate everybody who supported this webinar. At the peak, we had 50 people, and to have 35 people all the way to the end is absolutely phenomenal. So we really appreciate you guys, okay? And let's all go to the top together, and let's build our network, okay? Thanks again. Good night.